Welcome back to yet another 213 Crispy video. In today's video, we are going to start a new, going to be a two-part series on a restoration on a modification, or on a mod, I should say, for the game called the Gavril T-Series T65. And judging by the size of it and what it is, looks like a semi-truck. Quick glance. It just looks like a big six-cylinder, inline six-cylinder truck. Just everything just looks like it's blown out of proportion, like physically size, like the tires and wheels and stuff like that. No big deal. The truck, I think I wanted to say I paid like $4,500 for it, and it's worth $35. I just came back from an auction. And, hold on. Sorry about that. Okay. Came back from an auction, and it sold for like $21,000, I think it was, and it was not even fully restored either. But it was not in the condition that this was. So let's go ahead, and I think we're going to do the engine last, but we're going to do the suspension and the body first. So let's start with using our welder, because I already have it over here. We're going to use that, get rid of all the rust, and then we're going to move that out of the way. And then we're going to go and clean our interior, and then move that out of the way. And let's go ahead. I don't have any hood or engine or like nothing, like no hood or fenders or nothing like that on here. This is exactly how I bought it. Bought it a couple days ago. Bought it at a junkyard, obviously, because it was junked out, like rusty, like really bad. So let's go and get this on up the lift. We're gonna drain the oil, but there's no oil pan, so I don't have to worry about that. And let's go ahead and remove, actually hold on, before I get too crazy. Let's go and clear out my inventory before I forget. Should have done this before I started the video, but sorry guys. Got to deal with this for a few minutes. I'm going to scrap all the old parts that are useless to me. And then I'm going to dump all of my good parts into warehouse. So that way we have a fresh, clean inventory to deal with and work with. So we're going to dump all these parts into our warehouse here. Okay. So now we're ready to tear this car apart, or semi-apart, I should say. Used to calling it car. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the usual. We'll take our drive shaft off. And we'll do the front and the rear. Does not have a starter installed, so we can go straight to taking off our transmission. And I believe this is a 4x4 because it's got a front axle and a front drive shaft. So it might have been missing a no, it couldn't have been missing a transfer case. Must just be the way the game's modded, or this vehicle is modded, I should say. Because it should have had a transfer case, but it did not. And the transfer case is what transfers your power from your transmission to both your front and rear drive axles. But didn't see one on this vehicle when I took it apart. So there's the first obvious missing part to this. It's got drum brakes in the front, so it's gonna basically be like the old Ford pickup truck is what it's gonna be like. So we're gonna take our knuckles off, both front, inner, and outer tie rods. There should be a back cap to this, so we'll take that off. Then we will take off our... Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find my remote real quick. There it is. There's someone around here. Okay. Now my cuckoo clock's going off. Well, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. So let's go ahead and take our U-bolts off. For both sides. We'll take our leaf spring plate off. The nice design of this particular suspension is being that they're leaf springs, you hold a lot more weight than your coilovers typically do, or your coil springs. That's why a lot of your trucks and stuff will use this style for the front end suspension. They take a lot more abuse than your standard coils do. The downside to them is they ride terrible, usually. So it's kind of a trade-off, but when you're talking a semi, you need the weight. So it's all about the durability and the weight. And that's why the old trucks were built the way that they were, is they didn't care about the way they rode. They cared about how well, like, rugged they withstood, and that's why a lot of your older vehicles are built, and that's why they're still around, is because they were built with good parts. It's preference. There's some still modern vehicles out there that run that style suspension systems. Nothing wrong with it. They just have their limitations, and that's why a lot of your newer manufacturers don't go with that style anymore, is because they've learned and what's the word I'm looking for? The R&D's basically proven that you can get comparable load on coils now with technology than what you used to be able to years ago. So we'll go back to the rear. Got that wheel off. And it should be the same for the front and the rear, just about. It's about the only difference is going to be the knuckle, because of this knuckle, it allows you to steer, where this rear knuckle does not have the steering option because it doesn't need it. I missed the bushing. No big deal. That's the way it's supposed to be. We'll take off this shock absorber. The one U-bolt is nice, and the other one is like shot 5% and like, what was it, 40? It cracks me up. Usually it's not like that unless somebody's replaced it, but I still don't buy it. But yeah, this truck's in rough shape. Most of these parts are not going to repair, and that's the downside of buying your vehicles from junkyards versus buying your vehicle at an auction. Like I said, a vehicle of similar, the same vehicle, I should say, sold for $21,000 at auction, and I think it was a 3-star. So hopefully most of this stuff repairs. Some of the small stuff I don't really care about. But like I lost one of those steering knuckles and they're pretty expensive. So let's start with, let's start with the rear. And we're already down one. So leaf spring, rear drive axle is what I need. Okay, what about the front? That one at least survived. 2 of the leaf springs are good, 2 of the leaf springs are bad. Only 1 plate's good. Wow, this is terrible already. Knuckles. 1 knuckle's good, 1 knuckle's bad. Knuckle ring, 1's good, 1's bad. Wheel hub, 1's good, 1's bad. At least both axles are good. Wheel cylinder should be good. The brake shoes should have repaired. 1 did. And I know when I'll have to buy a drum. Steering rack, actually repaired. I know the tie rod's not. Shock absorber's not. And I don't think I have any bushings. Okay. So we gotta make our first parts run. That's going to be a big parts list too, because I don't think I'm going to remember all this. So let's go to warehouse first. See what we got. Hey, Big Mac. Yeah, you're not too late. I just started. I'm just doing the suspension. That's all I'm doing right now. So let's see what we got in the suspension department of my warehouse. I'm going to need that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna need a wheel hub 4. Take that. You know what? I need to do this by name. It's gonna be easier. Coilover won't work. Steering knuckle E with the ring. Leaf springs when I need, and I'm gonna need some plates. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7, but I think it's actually 5. No, I didn't sleep in 2. I've been online for 3 hours. I finished the video 2 of the Unicorn version 2, which, by the way, I'm gonna give you a teaser. It sold for $405,000, by the way. So that's about all I got. This gets me a little bit closer to where I need to go. So I can put my rings on. Yeah, talking about you sleeping in. Making fun of me. Wheel cylinder. I gotta buy brake shoes. Okay. Oh, I think I had my leaf spring though. So let's go and do the leaf spring. Let's go and do our leaf plate. U-bolts. Yeah, this build's going to be a pretty simple. I might be able to do this whole thing today. Probably not. No, I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push my luck. So I need. Got my bushings. I'll go ahead and install those. No. Did I really have 86% bushings? I'm gonna go crazy if that's the case. Wow. Why would I do that? I don't know. So please tell me I didn't put 83% bushings on here. Because I'm sure I did. Okay, that's 100. So we're going to hope that those are all 100s that I installed. And the rest of these are garbage. So, time to make a parts run. Parts. Weird dreams are always fun. Suspension. I'm already drawing a blank as to what I needed. I needed shocks. I don't remember what they were, but the only front shock I see are these. So let's go with 2 of those. I'm not answering my phone because somebody's calling my work phone. Small bushings. 10. I need brakes, so I need brake drums. I'm gonna need 4. And I'm gonna need, I think, 3 brake shoes. And I think I needed I'm gonna grab 2 just to be safe. Okay, so let's go ahead. Finish. Oh, I forgot my tie rods. I knew I forgot something. So those are the right shocks. So I gotta get tie rods, brake shoes, brake drum. Let's go ahead and get our. Let's go ahead and get our tie rods. So inner and outer tie rods. 2 of those. 2 of those. Inner and outer tie rod. So we're good on that side. Inner tie rod, and I already see I've missed that bushing back there. And then I need the outer tie rod, brake drum, and the front end on this vehicle is complete. Without tires, of course. And I need to go buy the rear housing. Okay, that's coils. I don't want coil. Leaf spring rear differential axle. So we got that part on. Go ahead and get these mounted up. So our leaf spring plates, and our U-bolts. We'll go ahead and tidy up both sides. We'll get our bushings installed. Rear shock absorber Bs, rear axle housing, knuckle housing Bs. Let's buy 2 of them. This is as far as I'm gonna get without going and buying parts. Rear knuckle housing Bs. So I need a pair of those. Rear knuckle housing bees. I don't remember what all we needed. I needed shock absorber bees too. Rear shock absorber bees times 2. Go ahead and mount that on this side. We will go ahead and do our knuckle, our wheel hub, which is garbaged. So I need 2 wheel hub number 4s. I think that's it. I think that's it for parts. Or at least for suspension. Solid drive axle. Wheel cylinder. Brake shoes. Brake drum. And that's it for that side. So let's go to the other side. And we'll mount our shock absorber, our knuckle housing, the wheel hub, our axle, our master cylinder, or sorry, slave cylinder, I should say, brake shoes, and brake drums. So the back half is complete. So now we got the suspension completed on both the front and the rear. So what we're going to do is separate our parts. That's a ginormous tire and wheel, might I add. Take. And we're going to do this for all 4. I'm going to try to repair these wheels. Knowing my luck, I'm not going to have much with it, so I'm probably going to have to buy all new. It looks a little lopsided, if you ask me. Like, these things just look ginormous. Like, that looks a little bit more realistic compared to the other one. But I get it. They got to do what they got to do to make it fit right with what's given. So, I wonder if I can put a set of slicks on this thing. What do you think? What do you guys think? Should I buy a set of slicks for the semi? For some tires? See if we can do some burnouts. I can only repair 2 of my tires. Or 2 of my rims, I should say. That's funny. Okay, so let's see what we got. I need to go purchase some rims. So those are 20s, and the other 2 are 20s as well. So I need... did I lose my pen? I did. Awesome. This is going to be a nightmare. I'm trying to remember this. Somebody in chat typed this down. So 505 55 20s. Yeah, I'm not going to remember this. Somebody needs to write this down. This is terrible. So that was 505 50 by 20s. And then, what was the other one? 295, 95, 295, 95 20s. And those are standard tires. Still waiting for chat to tell me if they want me to do slicks or not. You was working... Yeah, 505. That's what I said. So I need to go buy rim basic 1. So let's go to the wonderful rim store. Rim basic 1, size 20s. I'm assuming there was no backspacing, so we'll go with that. And then I need a set of slicks for the rear. So these are going to be 505. Uh-oh. 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 Well, I can't do set of slicks. They had standard tires. Oh, no, I read on the thing you have to click on an option. Where's that option at? Crap. You have to enable odd size tires. So let's save game and return to menu. I forgot about this. I've never attempted to do this, so this is going to be a learning curve. So settings, game settings, unrealistic wheel sizes, yes. Apply. You know what? I don't care about... Oh, yeah, we'll leave that on. Apply. Back. Back. Continue. The downside of modded vehicles, they don't have semi tires, so you just have to use your standard size tire and deal with it. So it is what it is. It's part of the mods. Got to deal with it. All in all, that's the only hiccup we got. We're doing pretty good. Oh yeah, it's for the semi truck. Yeah, for a car, a 505 width tire would be pretty amazing, honestly. I don't even think a car would fit it. So, like, I've got a garage full of garbage. So, I just noticed that. Tablet, tires, slicks, 20s. I need 505s. They're almost $4,000 a tire. 505 50s. Yeah, they're $4,100 a tire. I'm not buying these. Give me a standard tire. Where's the standard tire? What's the difference in these two? Let's go standard tire Bs. 20s. So 505, what did my phone say? 505 50s? Yeah, 505 50s by 20. I need 2 of those. And then I needed 2 95 20s. 2 95. 295 20s. That's what I wrote. Oh well. We're gonna go with low profile tires for the front. This is brutal. I don't mind telling you. It's brutal. Golly. Balance that tire, yes. It does fit in the wheel. Oh no, it hits the rail. I mean, it fits that way, but it hits the rail in the front. Install. Take. Balance. Yes. Take. Install. Yes. take, balance, yes. Let's go back here. Those are some ginormous lug nuts. Take, balance, yes. Ah, 285s aren't that big. I'm running 275s on my truck right now. If you got a big size car, 285s is not that big of a tire. So, like 295s isn't that big either. It's not as big as you think it is, honestly. Okay, so we got that done. Is that all 4 tires and wheels? Yep. So that's all 4 tires and wheels. So now let's go ahead and we're going to work on our body panels. So oh, stupid glitch. Bumper. Steering wheel TBX. I think that's it for body parts. Yeah, I think so. So, let's go buy some parts. Gavril. Search. So I need a front bumper, door, window, fender, door, window, fender, window, hood, mirror, bumper, door, fender, mirror. And then I need to go to the interior. And it was a Jeep Willys seat. Where was that at? I think I don't know if it'll hold 2, but I'm gonna buy 2. And then it was a TBX steering wheel. So now we're going to go to assembly mode. Start with our hood, door, mirror, window, fender. One's really a step and one's a fuel tank. But disable. Let's go ahead and put our interior on before I put the other door on. The Willys seats actually fit this thing pretty good. Shockingly. Normal mode. Assemble. So we'll go ahead and put our other door on. Our other mirror. Window. Our steps to get up into the truck. And our fuel cell. Did I forget anything? Where's the headlights? Did I buy headlights? Uh-oh. Did I find a glitch? I don't know what part it is. I don't remember seeing headlights. Uh-oh. Let's back out of here. We'll go back to all of them. Yeah, we got a problem. because those parts are not part of that mod. Well, we just opened up a whole new can of worms. Any idea what kind of headlight that is, Big Mac, or anybody else for that matter that's watching? I don't know what headlight that would be, so we got to figure that out. So, I don't know, but I'm gonna go and look for headlights in our body shop and see if I can't find something that fits. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I would think it'd be like that, but I don't think that's it. Could be one of these. Turn sideways, maybe? Yeah, I guess that could be it. Let's buy one of those. We'll buy one of these. We'll buy one of these. I'll buy one of these. Did I buy TBX? I thought I did. We'll buy another one. I don't know. Survey says... Nope. Nope. Oh, this is terrible. I guess it's time to go look it up on the mods. Well, I ain't got time for that. Maybe that'll be what I have to do for video 2 later. So, let's go ahead and let's get this painted real quick, and then I'm going to get off of here and get ready for work. So, let's go ahead and move it on over to our paint booth. It probably doesn't fit in our paint booth very well, but yeah, it does somehow. Barely. Can't walk around it. I don't think there's any liveries to paint it, so why is it not letting me paint? Can I not paint this vehicle? Ah, just had to get it to the other side. Don't think there's any liveries to it. Yeah, there's not. You know what? The purple don't look too bad. Yeah, let's just go with the factory color. Sure. I don't think it looks terrible. And we'll move this back on out to our lift. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some research offline to see what's going on. But that's what she looks like. Like I said, I think I paid like $5,500 for it. Somewhere around there. And I'm already up to 11.3. And I did see one at auction go for $21,000 that was in a 3-star shape. So I'm sure I'll make some money at the end of the deal for this thing. We're not going to make a ton of money like we did on the unicorn, because I bought another one. Yes, I bought another unicorn. I'm going to do a tuning DLC build on that one. And then we also have a Pontiac Firebird. So these are going to give you some upcoming previews of some future builds that are coming along. So we got a 1977 Pontiac Firebird when I bought both of those in a junkyard. So, yep. Without further ado, we're going to wrap this video up. This is going to be a 2-part video. This is just video 1. Video 2 is going to be the engine, drivetrain, and then we're going to do some test drives on this thing. So, I have to get out of here. So you guys give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like the video. If you don't, give me some comments, suggestions on any other videos that you want to watch or build. I'm going to take some inputs on how you guys want to have this car built, because I can do like a pro mod style, like roll cage and scoop and stuff, which is probably what I'm going to do with it. But if I don't get any input, that's what I'm doing. So other than that, I got to get going. You guys have a great day, and I have to get ready for work. So you all have a fantastic and wonderful day.